Alright guys, so this is my 2023 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. It's got a 3-inch lift on it, 33-inch tires, better known as the 285/70 R17s. Vision wheels. The lift isn't anything special, just a spacer lift. But the truck had like no mileage on it when I bought it, and I didn't want to replace a brand new suspension just to lift it. So for now I'm just running spacers, guys. Eventually I'm going to move on to a real lift setup, full suspension. This is the inside. Some guys have been asking me about my new bumper install and the Auxbeam install. So this is where I've got the Auxbeam switch panel set up. I'm going to link all the part numbers on the post. But this is the Auxbeam setup. I believe it's something like the GB8 or something like that. I forget. Anyways, I'll link the pieces to you. It's an 8-gang setup. It's going to give me some room to add other accessories. For now, all I got's the light bar, the hood ditch lights, the grill lights, and then on the same hood lights, there's a strobe function these particular lights come with that I was able to wire up and get a strobe. This panel here I got off of Etsy. And basically you just push the button and it works. It lights everything up. This is the bumper I installed. It's the DV8 stump bumper. I'm not too crazy about this gap, but other than that, I'm really liking the bumper. I want to try to find something that I can put in here to kind of fill in that gap better, but anyway, that's that. Put in a light bar. It's got the integrated light bar and the D-ring shackles. Open the hood here. Bear with me here. Sorry guys. Okay, so here's under the hood. There's the Auxbeam setup. If you notice, the hood struts don't interfere with it whatsoever. There's not a mark on it. Okay. I'm just gonna move some things here. Move this. There we go. It's frigid, boys. So this is the inside of the panel for the Auxbeam. You got a 5, 10, 20, and a 30 amp fuse setup. All you need to do is run a power and a ground to the setup, to the fuse block, guys. You slide them in on the side, screw it down, holds it in place, you're good to go. You got a ground here that gets grounded to somewhere on the chassis or on the body. You've got a power wire that I ran straight to the battery right here. You've got this red here comes into this box and into this fuse with the add a fuse. Now I'm just going to move this quick here. You've got the 5 and a 10 amp in here, and that should be the fuse on your cover. It says INJ. Okay, that's so that it runs only when the truck's running. Then you got this wire here. This runs that way into that rubber grommet on the firewall under the dash into your dash area. And that's how she works, ladies and gents. So, just gonna put this back on. Bear with me here 1 second. Okay, so that's that. I'm just gonna close my hood here. We're gonna go in the truck, kind of show you guys how it all works. Alright, so truck's running. This is illuminated because the truck is running. Excuse me. Now I'm going to turn on my grill lights because I like to drive with those on. Here's the hood lights. Okay. The light bar doesn't make a big difference because it's close up to the thing, but anyways, I'll light that one up. You see that? And then I'm going to push the strobe here. Now you're not going to see the strobe necessarily from inside, so I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show you guys. But before I do that, I'm going to turn off the hood lights. I like running the strobes if I have to put my four-ways on the road. It just gives me more visibility. That's why I have it. These strobes are kind of a knockoff brand of Auxbeam or whatever. I don't even think I can buy them anymore on Amazon, but they do make other brands and sell them on Amazon. They have what they call the side shooter. The side shooter can do two things depending on how you wire it. It can say solid state amber, or you can go with the strobe function if you wire it a certain way. And the instructions told me exactly how to wire it. So aside from the Etsy panel here, the Auxbeam setup and the bumper and that, you're probably going to need, if you haven't done any wiring projects and don't have the supplies already, you're going to need some wire strippers. You're going to need some wire. What I do is I buy a roll of speaker wire off of Amazon for, I don't know, I think I had paid something like $20 for like a 50-foot roll. Good thing about speaker wire is you can get it in a pretty good gauge, and then you can split the wire in half and or just open up both ends. Everything's insulated properly. There's a negative and a positive side to the speaker wire. Usually it's striped black for negative. And then maybe some wire loom just to clean it up so you don't have like a mess of spaghetti under the hood to hide all of your wires. And that's about it, folks. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'm posting this to YouTube probably through the day today, and I'll make sure to share it on Facebook on the Tacoma pages I'm part of, and hopefully it helps somebody else who's looking to do the same project. Have a good day.